What's your blokes and blokettes? How are we all doing? So this weekend it's Victoria Day long weekend in Canada, the May long weekend, and just down the road from me in Toronto Motorsports Park, Cayuga, they have the drag series going to be there this weekend, and it starts this evening, and I want to go and check it out, have a little look-see. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a good time. So I'm going to take you along with me, and let's see what happens. I'm quite looking forward to it actually. So I'm going to shut up, let's roll the tape, and I'll see you in a minute. Toodle-pip! Watcher, Blokes and Blokettes, you're through to Oi Works. I'm the Baldy Brit Bloke, and this is my YouTube channel. Oi oi! Oi oi! Please subscribe, please like, please comment, please share. Oi oi! It's crazy, it was absolutely crazy. I got to trackside, on the bar side of the track, so I can get closer, and the noise was incredible. The speaker on the camera, or the mic on the camera, is struggling to pick it up, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get there until quite late. It's 8 o'clock in the evening, and it was already well underway, the racing, and I only was there able to record for about an hour before I got too cold and my fingers couldn't press the stop buttons on the camera, so I had to pack up and head home early, unfortunately. But here's some of the clips I've got. Yeah, it's an absolute buzz. Enjoy!
I admire bikes. I grew up riding Harleys with my dad, but like I could not get on one of those things. Yeah, like it will be somehow.
Second day of the NHRA drag racing weekend at Toronto Motorsports Park, Cayuga. Weather has been really crappy this morning, so they had to put it off until the afternoon, which is a bit of a shame for them. Bonus for me, because I managed to get a few chores done at home, so that was cool. I'm just on my way there now. Something quite sweet just happened, so I'm going to post it here. Enjoy. Please excuse the language. My language, that is. And just keep in mind that I'm in Audrey, my Honda Odyssey, and she is probably worth about the same as one wheel and one tyre on one of these cars. So yeah, forgive my language.
This might be the coolest thing I've seen all week, man.
Bollocks, look at these.
No, that is a freaking right-hand Odyssey. Is it stick too or no?
Oh, these are my dreams. Good to see you. I got such a kick out of that. I love driving Audrey. She's so slow, but she gets so many comments. People absolutely love her. And in answer to the gentleman's question, no, she is not a stick shift. Now that's the second person that's mentioned, that's asked if she's a stick shift. So I'm wondering if there's stick shifts available. That's something I'm going to have to look into in the future, because I prefer driving stick shift. Sun's come out. It's looking like it might be a nicer afternoon, so hopefully the weather holds, and hopefully it's not as cold as last night. I got a hoodie on because it was absolutely freezing. Oh, I still got my bracelet on as well. So I'm going to shut up and let's go and watch some racing, people. See you there. Toodle-pip. Well, that was a bit embarrassing. I was told off. Told that I was sitting in the wrong place and asked to move. I was trying to follow the example, the lead of the other photographers there. I was given a photographer's pass for this weekend, so I was very thankful for that. And apparently I ended up sitting on a box that was for the timing gear for the flipping drag strip. There's no warning sign on there or anything, so I felt a complete dick. Oh well. There was these two other cars that I wanted to have a look at. That fire engine, which is pretty cool, and this wagon as well. I love wagons. That fire engine is actually a wheelie truck, and there's fireworks that come shooting out the side and out the top of it. It's pretty cool. I saw it last night, but I did not have myself readied for what it would do, so I didn't get any footage of it, unfortunately. Oh well. I think it's time for me to go home. Liverpool played today, they played Aston Villa, and I want to catch the game, so toodle-pip. Well, I'm back here. I'm not too sure if you can hear me or not, because there's a lot going on today. I just missed the winners presentation for some of the categories. It may be all of the categories, I don't know. It was just down there. So that was a bit of a shame, and there's something going on at the track here today. Motorbikes. I'm not too sure if it's a test and tune or open lapping, or if there's a session going on for a specific reason. Beautiful weather. It's a shame it wasn't like this on Friday and Saturday, but oh well. Let's get down to the drag strip, see if I can find out if anything's going on. If not, we'll head to the paddock and have a look around there, and then we'll go and look at the motorbikes. The organisers were just mentioning that they've just finished the racing for Saturday, and this is Sunday at 12:45 in the afternoon. They're now doing quarter-mile racing. They've been doing 8th mile, as far as I'm aware, the first couple of days. So they're going to be pushing them through fairly fast, I think, to try and catch up. Yeah, it's what the weather does, eh? For motorsports, it really screws it up. And I've got this dodgy bonnet thing on because my head's burning up. Okay, back to the racing. So I don't know my Camaros from my Mustangs from my Corvettes. Actually, I probably know what a Corvette is. Yeah, this is never something that I was into when I was younger. But there's a lot of time and effort and passion that goes into these. A lot. So these, I think they're called gases. I'm not too sure, someone will correct me in the comments. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. That's cleaner than my kitchen table. Absolutely beautiful. Everything about these old American muscle cars, and the newer ones too, that have got loads of tuning done to them. Everything in the engine looks really strong and well built. Like it's all proper nuts and bolts, and it's stainless steel and chromed. Yeah, it's a whole different world than I've been into. They don't look like they should be being thrashed at, I don't know, 160, 180, 200 miles an hour. Now this is more like it. I can understand this stuff, and it's actually making me start to feel quite emotional. This is a Camaro, I think. The amount of money that people must put into these, man alive. The roll cage around that where the driver sits. That's a Camaro because it says it on the back. Look at the roll cage in there again. Absolutely stunning. Always love me a wagon. Wagon life, mate. Wagon life. So I've just realised my flipping GoPro battery's running out, and I think I left the other two at home. So unless by chance I've got my other two GoPro batteries in Audrey, I'm going to finish up with this little story. Where I used to live in England was not too far from a place called Beaconsfield, which is in Buckinghamshire. And by Beaconsfield, the M40 the motorway goes past it. Beside the motorway was what we called the drag strip, which was nothing like this. But sometimes late in the evenings, there was a couple of people that had dragsters like these in that area, and they would go down there with a bunch of mates and test and tune on this public road that ran beside the M40 highway, dead straight, and it was actually a lot more than a quarter of a mile. It was probably getting up 3/4 of a mile long, so they could get their speed up, do a proper test, and then they had the runoff area because there was so much length to the road. Yeah, that was really exciting, and I don't remember whether they were Camaros or Mustangs or what, so I wasn't really interested in that, but it was still quite exciting to see racing on a public road when it's just local people closed it down, and the police back then used to just turn a blind eye to it. Yeah, but that's a whole different story. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to have to call that a day, unfortunately. I've got a few things to do at home, and I am getting really burnt. Next time I'll know to bring a hoodie, a sweater, long johns, a beanie, and also sunscreen. Because even though I'm only 10 minutes away, and it appears to be nice and warm and sunny at home, by the time I get here it can be cold, or it can be cool at home, and by the time I get here it's warm. Oh well, live and learn. Have a good one, see you all soon. Toodle-pip. Before I completely finish this video up, I just wanted to send a special thanks, put a shout out to the Toronto Motorsport Park Cayuga staff, the organisers there, for all you do for the car community. I've got to know one or two of you, or slowly getting to know one or two of you. Friendly bunch down there. Thanks for always being friendly and saying hello. Keep up the great work.